Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our BBR Season 3 Round 1 battle against Davion and his Vegas Golden D Knights. Davion's a very cool dude. We played him in regular season. We were able to pull out a victory there, but obviously this is playoffs, and he actually has a pretty different team this time around, adding some stats like Olivia-Sama, which, as much as it's definitely not as good as Latios, has a much better matchup versus us, that's for sure. Adding threats like Darmanitan, which rip us, and adding Regidrago, which we don't appreciate as well, and a couple other low tier threats. So it's honestly pretty much a completely new matchup. So anybody can take this game. I'm hoping we can grab another dub this week. Now, I won't lie to you guys. I completely thought I recorded my team builder before I played. I didn't. And it's the night before the upload, so I really need to get this up. So it's going to be a little bit quicker of a team builder. Just want to make sure you guys knew what I was bringing, why I was bringing it, and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely go check out the Davion in the description below. Very cool dude. And yeah, there will be a timestamp earlier in the video, and as well as the description below on when the battle actually starts, if you guys want to jump ahead of that and skip the team builder. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Our team at the top of the screen, as you can see, consists of Celesteela, Latias, Cinderace, Crocodile, Lantern, Licky, Crustal, Driftblim, Garbodor, Shiinotic, and Throw, while our opponent's team at the bottom consists of Corviknight, Alakazam, Rotom, Wash, Darmanitan, Regidrago, Lanoon, Poliwrath, Stunfisk, not Galar, Stunfisk Unova form, and I shouldn't even have to say Unova form, but we did, Togetic, and Avalugg and Roselia. Biggest threats, like I said, Zam is actually very, very scary. I think Life Orb absolutely rips my team because there's so much pressure on Silly to check so much on this team. Rotom can be very annoying. I think Darm is an absolute menace versus our team in the end game. Our fire resists are a bit shifty at best. Realistically, it's only Lottie, which takes an absolute metric ton from U-turn, and Lantern, which doesn't want to take a sheer force flare blitz at all. And then Regidrago, I think a Dragon Dance set or even potentially like a Scarf set in the end game can really do a lot of work versus our team because our Fairy type is non-existent. It's a Shiinotic. We brought it one time this season, and it's not coming this week. Spoilers. And like I said, Celesteela has a lot of pressure on it to check a lot of things. So we're going to have to be very, very careful about that thing in the end game as well. But yeah, let's go and jump into it. First off, we have our Celesteela rocking out the same exact set as the time we played Davion before. Pretty much max HP, max def, 4 special attack with Heavy Stone, Leech Seed, Protect, and Flamethrower. I know 4 special attack plus Leech Seed will always 2-hit KO a Corviknight, even after it's leftover, so it can't boost all us as easily, which is obviously very, very solid. This Pokemon just has a Spadef check to everything, passing leeches around. Obviously, just, you know, being a general nuisance is amazing in this matchup. Like I said, it does have a little bit of pressure on it. It needs to check not only Zam, but also Regidrago, also Lanoon, a ton of things like that. And yeah, it's mainly here, though, to pass off those leeches, be an annoying nuisance. We can wish it up as well with our Licky in the back, which you'll see in a little bit. But, you know, despite the pressure it has, still a very solid mod in this matchup for sure. Next up, we got our Latias rocking out the Haban Berry. Levitate is its ability. Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Roost, and Calm Mind. EV's wise, it got 140 HP, 4 special attack. 4 defense, 4 special defense, 124 special attack, and 236 speed. With a Moth Nature, I believe we're creeping Darmanitan, creeping a max speed Crocodile, so that, you know, allows us to go modest out. I do think if Darm comes, it'll likely be Scarf. Though, honestly, Life Orb does make a lot of sense for me because it is faster than, you know, a good majority of my team. It's literally only Cinder plus Latias. So I can definitely see a Life Orb set coming, so we will outspeed, you know, that Life Orb set creeping Crook. I don't think he'll go max speed, but, you know, we'll see. I can definitely chew a hit from it nonetheless, and I am more so expecting the Scarf, though, this matchup. But this Pokemon goes absolutely crazy. No Aromatisse this time means that this Pokemon can win much, much easier. Dragon Pulse plus Thunderbolt hits Davion's team entirely, you know, really, really well, either super effectively or neutrally. Thunderbolt's obviously great for the Togetic, which you can hit with Dragon Pulse. Same thing with the Corviknight, and everything else we just Dragon Pulse to the face pretty much. Pretty easily. We might Thunderbolt the Politoed, but I mean the Poliwrath, but you know, regardless, Dragon Pulse plus Thunderbolt's very, very good in this matchup, and hoping it can, you know, serve as a great endgame win con. Next up, we have Licky. Speaking of another win con, we got a pretty fat, oblivious Licky. Rocking out with the Chople Berry, Body Slam, Wish, Protect, and Swords Dance. This time, no... Oh, and EVs. EVs wise, got 188 HP, 84 defense, and 236 speed with a Careful Nature. Now, last time Davion had a Chrysalis, there was a Ghost in his team, so I didn't feel as comfortable going with like a setup type fat set like this. But now I do. Now there obviously is a Corviknight sitting on my screen, but honestly, if it's not Iron Defense or Bulk Up Corvi, we beat it 1v1. Pretty darn easily, or you know, he can't even taunt us. Yeah, so we beat Corvi pretty easily if it's not bulk up or SD. I mean, bulk up or Iron Defense or anything like that. This is a great Spadef pivot into things like Zam, into things like Rotom, into things like the Regidrago. We can take a hit from pretty easily as well. This Pokemon was genuinely obnoxious for Davion to, you know, try and beat once we start throwing some Swords Dance up, especially if his first initial pivot is always going to be Corviknight. We can actually set up on that thing pretty freely. Body press is actually, you know, relatively kind of just bounce off of us because like he's just so fat. Next up, we have our Crocodile rocking out with a Chop. Very intimidated. Its ability: Earthquake, Knockoff, Stealth Rock, and Taunt. EV supposed to got 164 HP, 116 attack, 4 defense, 52 Spadef, and 172 speed with a Jolly Nature. This Pokemon can always live a hit from Zam. I believe we even live Life Orb Gleam as well as a Life Orb Focus Blast, obviously, because of our Chople Berry. And this thing is here to get up rocks, knock off things, items, and taunt things. We're here to taunt the Corviknight from either setting up or roosting or defogging. Same thing with the Rotom, obviously, will be able to be a genuine nuisance to that if it doesn't want to click Hydro in our face, which I'm assuming a lot of the time it realistically won't be. We can taunt the Stunfisk from prevent rocks from going up on our side, which is awesome for our last Pokemon, which is another potential great win con in this game. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory what Crook is here to do. Taunt slower things, get up rocks, be a nuisance, and knock off items. That's just about it. And, you know, maybe intimidate, pivot that Darm if it ends up getting out of hand, just like a last-second sack. Next up, we got our Lantern rocking out with the leftovers. Volt Absorb as its ability: Thunderbolt, Heal Belt, Scald, and Volt Switch. EV got 8 HP, 228 special attack, 164 Spadef, and 108 speed with a modest nature. This is basically the same set that we brought last time, except we are not Assault Vest, we are leftovers because we have Heal Belt and this instead of Licky. I think having a Cleric versus Davion's team is very important for us. I think a lot of things are going to get Toxic and burned and Thunder Waved, and having that option to Heal Belt them off is genuinely great, especially because this is the Pokemon that is likely going to be getting Toxic by the Rotom, so I can kind of Heal Belt off on that thing pretty freely and then get a slow Volt out into whatever I really want. We will always underspeed Rotom while outspeeding, you know, pretty much any Corviknight that's not max speed, which is obviously awesome. We're pretty strong offensively in this matchup, in all honesty, as well. Minus the Roselia, he really doesn't have a great response to our stabs, as most teams don't, with you know, electric water typing and stuff like that. So Lantern's a great pivot this game. We can pass Fat Wishes and do it with Licky if we're not trying to win with it on the spot and things like that. It also serves a great Rotom check, great Corviknight check, and all that good stuff. And then lastly, we have a Choice Scarf. Cinderace rocking out with the Blaze as its ability: Pyro Ball, U-Turn, Flare Blitz, and Zen Headbutt. We got max attack, 76 defense, and 180 speed with an adamant nature. This Pokemon goes crazy in the end game, man. Once we get down into Blaze, Scarf, Power Ball can realistically just kind of win this game. Obviously, if Poliwrath comes again, we do need to chip that thing down. Rotom, I am not as worried about chipping down. Realistically, once it gets to like 40%, it's in range of a Blaze hit, which is obviously really good. This is a great way of breaking Corvi. It's a great way of revenge killing Zam, because I don't think it's going to be Scarf Zam. I think that makes -2 cents. It gives us a Scarf for faster than Darm, and while we don't necessarily kill Darm in one, again, if it's forcing itself to take Flare Blitz chip and Rocks chip and a bunch of things like that, it will eventually be put in range of a Pyro Ball or a Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is there in case we don't want to miss. Realistically, that's it. I didn't really see the need for another move. You know, in my mind, maybe potentially like a Sucker Punch or something like that. But again, we're Scarf this time. We're not banned like we were in the last matchup. So definitely a very solid one. Really excited to use Big Cinder here and hoping it can put in work. But yeah, that's going to be the team. I'll be right back with the battle. All right, guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Davion. Let's see what he elected to bring. I almost said elected wrong. So you know I'm nervous because it's playoffs. I don't say words like elected correctly. So, as for things I'm expecting, because I'm assuming he might be doing an intro or something like that now, so I can kind of, you know, touch on what I'm really expecting. I'm expecting Corvi, Zam, Rotom. If all of those come, Corvi, Sam, Rotom. Yeah. Oh, no Lanoon. That's fucking awesome. No Lanoon is great. But I do see a Stunfisk, and being that I see Stunfisk, okay. Let me just write down a team first before I start going, you know, full sicko mode. Regidrago. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but whatever. Darm, Rotom, Zam, Stunfisk, and Corvi. Okay, right after him, I think my best lead is for sure Cinderace. Even if he does lead Sunfisk, I have a pretty free U-turn, being that I do have Heal Bell on the back. So I'm not super worried about Fisk, you know, just being an overall nuisance with static. Because I can Heal Bell pretty freely on a good majority of the members, in all honesty. But what I'm really expecting is a Scarf Darm lead, because Darm gives me some trouble. It gives me some trouble, dude. So I am going to just go ahead and pivot out. If it is Scarf Darm lead, I'm going to U-turn and go right into my Celesteela. I don't think in any universe you can do anything but U-turn or Earthquake or maybe Rock Slide. But one of those 3 moves is for sure your play. And never Flare Blitz. That's for sure. So go Burr, that's for sure, Darm. You're... Okay, awesome. So glad we led with that. So I'm going to go ahead and U-turn. I would go Latias too, but again, U-turn on his end isn't the most unlikely play in the world. Definitely makes sense, so I don't want to really risk that, in all honesty. So I'll be able to U-turn, get a little bit of chip on this. They'll know that we're Scarfed if he's also Scarfed. I'm going to play with the assumption that he is indeed Choice Scarf, though. So my play is always going to be Selly. It's always going to be Selly. And then I think I double Lottie. Earthquake. So I'm going to double Lottie and scout and see if he's choiced. If he is going to Flare Blitz me here, he'll take a good amount of recoil. I'll find out that he's not choiced, and he's actually potentially in range of a Dragon Claw. I mean, a Dragon Pulse, not a Dragon Claw. We are not a Dragon Claw Latias. So I'm going to pivot out. If Fisk or Rotom or anything like that wants to come in, phenomenal. So he is going to withdraw. Washu, which is going to be Rotom Wash. That's fine. And then from here, I'm just going to, I believe just click Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I'm just going to Dragon Pulse. I don't really see too much of a reason not to. This gives me great chip on this thing. And again, I can Heal Bell off a Toxic or a Thunder Wave or anything like that. That's realistically what I'm expecting most, as he does Toxic and we do avoid the attack, and that is massive. I'm very sorry about that. We see that we do a ridiculous amount. I'm actually going to call Mind here in case he doesn't want to take a bunch of chip on this thing. And he pivots Corvi. That sucks. I'm really sorry about that. That's a big miss. It's a big miss for sure. I'll get a little bit of coffee going. I'm expecting him to either stay in Toxic again. That's completely fine, or pivot Corvi. Either one is fine with me. Yeah. So that play puts us like majorly on the front foot as he goes flat. So he was doubling expecting the Lantern. Yeah, I'm fine with taking that Toxic again because I have Heal Bell. And if I get a ton of chip on this thing, phenomenal. Literally amazing. You can go for his Rocks here. I genuinely don't care. He can go for a Toxic. I genuinely don't care. I'm going to use this to push through his team a little bit. If he doesn't get up his Rocks here... Oh, wow, that is like spadef. Okay. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot out this turn. I expect him to get up his Rocks. And what I can do is go in and get up my Rocks. And my Rocks are much more beneficial to me than his Rocks are beneficial to him, in my mind. So I'm going to make the free Crook play. Oh wow, my straw is see-through because it's green. That's pretty funny. So we're going to pivot out here. I'm assuming he's going to get up his Rocks. Pain Split. Interesting. Yep, well now I'm going to get up my Rocks. Both free. Yeah, very free Rocks actually. Another thing I could do is just knock off. Realistically, if he goes Rotom, that's a 2-hit KO. Yeah, I'm just going to knock off then. I get up Rocks later. If he goes Corvi, that's fine. I'm just going to Rocks in that thing's face. I can taunt it, stop from defogging. Be in a fine position. Or I can just taunt it immediately. So that it can't, like, bulk up on me. Iron Defense on me. Because that seems to be something that he's been pretty set on doing in these matchups. So he is going to go out into the Corvi. Now, which is awesome. I'll get rid of this thing's item, which is genuinely amazing. We are, in fact, what do you call it? I'm going to get my Rocks. I'm Choppleberry. I take nothing from this body press. If he wants a U-turn, it's going to do negligible damage. We're pretty bulky. I mean, obviously he's not -1, but it's fine. We're going to be faster. He's just going to U-turn. That's fine. See, this gives me great momentum. He's going to be forced into something. Something for sure. And we'll be able to go from there. Now, I'm really expecting him to be Focus Blast over Gleam. I really am. I really am. But we'll see. If he goes into Darm, he's forced to take that Darm chip. So, we'll take that. For sure. If he goes Rotom, I'm just going to go into my Lantern. He can defog if he wants, but that means he's defog Rotom, and that means he's one less move slot to be very much so annoyed with. That makes sense. So, awesome. Awesome. And yeah, we'll be in a good spot. Kills. Okay, what is this? Examiner. Okay, do we level Life Orb? Okay, from here. Exam. Nasty Plot. Focus Blast at level 50. We don't live a Life Orb hit from here. Is it worth keeping this thing around? Yeah, I think it is. Gives me a great pivot into Fisk. But I can't let this thing set up, man. I'm just gonna knock. Gleam. So you're not Focus Blast in this matchup? Really? Okay. That's fine. That's fine, Owen. That's fine. Settle down, King. You're good. He doesn't have to be Life Orb to get that kind of roll. I'm just gonna go Cinderace, so I'm gonna U-turn. It's tough, but it's whatever. It's tough, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna U-turn. Or Scarf. You outspeed him guaranteed. You might fear a Sucker Punch. Maybe that's what he's fearing. I don't know if he thinks we would be Scarf in this matchup, but we are. Again, our rocks being up is very much so important at this point. So that's genuinely awesome for us right now. And if we can chip down the Rotom, we can very much so win with Scarf, Flare Blitz, or Pyro Ball in the endgame. Super freely. So it's pretty dope. Pretty dope for sure. He's going to withdraw, so we're going to get a little bit of momentum. Washu. Okay. We're going to U-turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Lantern and I'm going to click Heal Bell, because if he wants to Toxic me this turn, I'll get rid of it, scot-free. And I'll get the Toxic off my Latias, which is genuinely amazing. If he wants to go in his Stun Fist, that's also fine, to be completely honest. I'll probably just stay and Scald that thing. I realistically only need this thing somewhat healthy for this. And from there, I'm fine. I just need to be able to Heal Bell on the slow, more passive things. Bean Split. It's fine. And then I'll just Volt Switch here. Maybe Latias was my play because it forced this thing out. That might not have been my best play, but it happens. I'll be able to Volt Switch here. At best, he can Toxic me. I figured he'd want to Toxic me there, but I mean, Pain Split is probably his best play, to be completely honest. Yeah. So that was probably my best play to go to Latias, but and Toxic is gonna hit. That's fine. I'm gonna put him in the Vortex a little bit. Crit. I'm sorry about that. That actually blows. Okay. Now I go Latias. For sure. And I just go Dragon Balls. Yeah, I'm just gonna D-Pulse. Actually, is Calm Mind my better play? I feel like Calm Mind's my better play. Yeah, I think Calm Mind's my better play. Yeah. He's gonna pivot out likely into flats. Okay, this is fine. I mean, I can still Heal Bell off on this thing. And if he doesn't get up rocks, he doesn't get up rocks, and that's awesome for me. And again, rocks hurt him more than they hurt me, so I'm expecting him to just toxic. We got +1/+1. And 2. Stun. Fisk. 50. See. If he's maxed for death, this doesn't potentially 2-hit KO, but I don't remember the exact roll last time we saw. I think this is a 2-hit KO though. We'll see. Stealth Rock. Okay. I'll take that. This thing genuinely cannot damage me, like, at all. And again, rocks hurt him more than they hurt me. 100%. And with this thing being on, I can also Volt Switch for free on, like, everything, so not super worried. I can always heal Bell off a Toxic if that's what he goes for. If he goes for a Pain Split, it's also fine. Just gonna Dragon Pulse again. Oh, I don't know if this kills. I don't think it does, actually. But he doesn't gain much unless he Toxics me. Yeah, see? Now you have to Toxic me. Now expecting a Toxic, I think I'm actually going to Calm Mind one more time. Because that will put him in range. If he misses the Toxic, I'm in an awesome spot too. So. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Now, a missed Toxic would be awesome. I'm assuming he Toxics, he should never Pain Split again. I think that's a very, very, very bad play. But we'll see. Oh, wow, he did. Okay. That's awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. So I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse here, claim my KO. There realistically isn't anything he can do about that. Yeah, this is a good position for me. Should be able to net me a KO here. So, he got up his rocks, but again, I still have mine. I'm realistically not super worried. Rocks do suck for my Cinderace, so I gotta be careful about that, but, you know, in turn, it could also put me in Blaze. And, Blaze Cinderace in the endgame is looking mucho clean. So, that's awesome. Especially with rocks up for that opposing Darm being the only other fire resist besides the, Rotom that's getting very chipped. We'll take it for sure. We'll take it for sure. So, I just Dragon Pulse here. Got no reason not to. It should kill from this range, being that we are at +2/+2. Based on the damage prior. It does indeed kill it, so down goes Stunfisk. Very annoying Pokemon, down for the count. Awesome. Now, if he goes in a Darm, that sucks. That definitely sucks, for sure. Not the end of the world, though. Go Burger. Yeah, that's just Darm. But now he's going to take a bunch of chip. And now, how do I want to deal with this, is the real question. I think I'm actually going to go Steela, because a U-turn lets in the, I'm using Celesteela as my Darm switching. How good of a player am I? And just kind of how much this Pokemon fucks me up, dude. Now, if he goes for Flare Blitz, you got me, dude. He's going to U-turn, that's fine. Rocks are up, I'm in a good spot. So, up goes said Rocks. And all I do is go into my Rotom on that, into my Lantern on that thing. That thingy-majigger. The, Rotom. Don't go into my Rotom on the road. I don't have one. And yeah, if I had Rotom Mow, actually, this game would be fire. But I don't. Rotom Mow actually, like, rips his defensive core. Very much so. So, he's definitely thinking about it. Because his best mon to break Darm, break Steela at this point is that Darm. It 100% is that Darm. So, now Darm is for sure an issue, but again, we have Rocks up. Clockwork. Okay. I'm expecting you. Are you gonna taunt me? I think it's fine if you taunt me. I honestly think it's fine. I'm just getting lefties back. So he's going into this because he really does not want to get... So he's taunt. Okay. Realistically, is that big of a deal? Not really. I think all I do... Oh, do I just flamethrower? He's forced to roost here. I'm gonna go into my Cinderace and put on offensive pressure, man. Why not? You don't have switch into Cinderace at this point. Yeah, I'm going Cinder. I'm clicking a button. U-turn. Wow, he didn't. He said, I don't really want to get help. That's fine. What, you go Rotom here? You go Rotom, my U-turn. You go Regidrago, I U-turn. You go Darm, I probably Flare Blitz, actually. You go Darm, I Flare Blitz. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Flare Blitz kills from here. Let me check. Darmanitan. Level 50. See him. It depends. It depends. Depending on how bulk invested he is. But I think that's a chance I'm willing to take, depending on where he's at. It does 46 to 54 to no bulk Darm. You're adamant. We do a shit ton of damage to everything. If you go Zam, we obviously use U-turn. So we're in a pretty good position here. We're in a pretty good position here. I'm happy with that offensive switch. 50 gal. Where's Drago? Okay. Leftovers. Okay. Are you DD? I'm assuming you're DD if you're making this play. Interesting. This might be pretty scary. We're in a U-turn. I'm assuming he's gonna DD here. And I'm kind of forced to leech because he's leftovers. Well, we'll see. Let me calc this before I say anything rash. Dragon Dance, yeah, okay. Reggie. Dragon Dance, he's leftovers. Thunderfang, Firefang, either one. Okay. That's adamant. So if he's adamant from 70, let's say 77%. I don't 2-hit KO. So what I need to do is I need to leech. Sub? Do you think I don't break your sub? I never did. So now I think I 2-hit KO. Sub. Okay. This makes my endgame versus Zam a lot scarier, being that I am Spadef, but... what does sub accomplish you? I just heavy slammed. Whatever. It's a pretty fat sub, I won't lie to you, but like... So what, do you DD again? Because you're leftovers at +2, you do not kill me. You need to crit me. I just spam heavy slam now. There's no Dragon Dance again. That's fine. I live a +2 hit. Is it fine? I kind of need my Intim. So maybe letting Crook go down was a bad play. Maybe we lose here. Wow. Okay. Sub DD. I guess you know, in hindsight, it's a good bring. We'll see. Maybe he'll miss his Fire Fang. I'll take that. Okay. Heavy Slam. Fire Fang. He's going to connect. Don't flinch me. Burn. That sucks. You've got to be fucking kidding me. There's no way he got the burn. I don't think, unless he was Outrage, I don't think he killed. I guess it depends on if he killed my thing. That sucks, because he subs, he wins now. He has no reason not to sub. Oh, he Fire Fanged. Okay. Okay. I think we lose the endgame now. We go Licky. Just +2. Dragon Claw. We need to get a para. We need to get a para and we need him not to be outraged. Heavy Slam would have put him in range of this too, by the way. Whatever. I'm gonna Body Slam. Yes. Roll. Actually, Adamant has an 87% chance to kill me. Outrage. Wow. Well, GG, dude. That was a pretty whack way for our season to come to an end. Yeah, that's whack. Whatever, dude. GG's to Davion. Best of luck to him going forward. Definitely don't forfeit, Owen, because people get very upset with you. Wow, that was garbage. Shit happens. I'm gonna U-turn in case I'm faster so that I can get into Blaze. Oh my god, I'm fucking faster. Can I win? What does he have left? He has Zam. If he sash Zam, I can't win. If he's not sash Zam, I can win. If he's not sash Zam, I can win. But if he is, I lose anyways. I was faster. Interesting. Interesting. Cinderace, 25%. Fireball has a chance to kill depending on his bulk, but solely dependent on his bulk. He seems to be a bulkier set. If I'm faster than him at +2. Yeah, because max speed would never. Max speed Adamant, but without speeding. So he's like not very fast at all. That sucks. Oh well, that happens. Maybe we'll cut down the diff so it doesn't look as much of a body bag. So we're gonna Powerball. We're in Blaze. Cool. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Come on, King. Hit yourself. Bop. I'll take it. He goes Rotom. Right? Or no, he goes Zam if he sash. If he sash Zam, he wins. 50. Fireball does a ton. Just dope. Hopefully he chokes now, because he's like super upset that he got hit himself. That'd be dope. I'll like for sure take that. I'll for sure take that. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we want to Rotom. You die though. Are you not Sash Jam? Just hit. I kill. I need you to hit. Fireball. You're gonna hit. Oh my gosh. Yo, if you're not Sash, do we just win? No way. No way. Are you life form? No way. No way. Yo. Did we get bailed? I mean, I feel like Life Orb's his best set in this matchup, but like, Sash definitely isn't bad. I think this brings back to Blaze. Unless I miss. I hope I don't miss. I gotta not miss. That's my only win con. But he's saying GG unless I miss. Hold on, unless I miss. If I miss, I lose. Don't miss. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Okay, we hit that one. 1 second, Pop. I'm recording. I'll be out in a second. Let her under the door. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we knock out Clockwork. Okay. Can we pull it back? Okay. Hit? Can we hit? Can we hit? Come on, don't look, Owen. Don't look, Owen. Don't look. Oh my god. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna fucking miss. Okay, we hit that one. We have one more. We have one more. Cinderace. Cinderace, I swear to God. Please. Please. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I need you to hit. I need you to hit. Save my ass here. I'm not gonna look. I can't look. I can't look. I can't look. I'm so nervous. Did I miss? That's Pokemon. Pokemon sucks. That's just the end of the day, unfortunately. I gotta get a T-Bolt para. We're playing for hacks all around. I gotta get a T-Bolt para. I have to hope he misclicks. Did I really miss? Fuck me, dude. And a crit to seal it off. That's Pokemon. That's the BBR. I don't think I can get lucky in this league. But, you know. Good shit. I guess we got the confusion. But, yeah, dude. GG's to Davion. Obviously, Pokemon sucks, not him. Yeah, so. I don't know what to say. I'm very annoyed, but. That's BBR. You can't have them all, I guess. Fuck me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.